Hi there, on this video today I'm going to share about lupus. So I'm going to share what is lupus, how prevalent is lupus, what part of the body is affected by lupus, and also what are the signs and symptoms of lupus and how to manage it, and also life expectancy of those who are suffering. So let's get into it. What is lupus? Now, lupus is an autoimmune disease where normally your immune system is meant to protect you. But in this case, your immune system is attacking your body and attacking every internal organ, attacking also your physical organ. And it's called lupus erythematosus syndrome. And it's a common disease, and it's not that common, but obviously we know a lot of celebrities who are suffering from lupus, like Selena Gomez or Paula Abdul. So what is the prevalence of this lupus? Like I said, it's not that common. Roughly in the world, there are about 5 million people worldwide suffering from lupus. In UK, about 50,000 people are going through lupus. Now, lupus is something that is more common in women than men, unfortunately. There are about 90% of cases of lupus are found in women rather than men. And then what part of the body is affected by lupus? Now, because it's an autoimmune disease, it affects every part of the body, including the skin. It can also affect the joints. It can also affect the internal organ. So the internal organ can be shut down and be destroyed and decimated by lupus. Now, what are the symptoms of lupus? The symptoms are varied from, like I said, skin problem like skin rash or skin deformities. Also, it can go down to joint pains. The joints are aching and are inflamed. And also, the organs can malfunction and can shut down. This is why in extreme cases, people have had to have a organ transplant because the organ was attacked so much that the organ will not survive anymore. So it can attack all kinds of organs and all kinds of parts of the body. It's not just the skin. And so what are the symptoms of lupus? Like I said, because it's an autoimmune disease, you get things like joint aches, joint pain, inflammatory reaction where the joints are inflamed. Also, it can also cause skin rash or flare up of skin. So when people, especially when people are exposed to the sun, that sun exposure can trigger lupus. So those are the kind of symptoms. So those are the symptoms you can get when people have lupus. And now, also, how can you manage lupus? Can it be cured? Now, you cannot cure lupus, but you can get better with proper management and rest. The first thing is to understand how to manage it and how to prevent the trigger. So like I said earlier on, exposure to sun is one thing that can aggravate and trigger lupus. So if you're somebody who suffers from lupus, if you're going to go sunbathing or stay in the sun, it is a good idea to cover up properly, put a good sun lotion, and also be mindful of how long you stay in the sun, because that is very important. Also, try and rest. Stress and anxiety, depression, things like this can trigger and make lupus worse. So pace yourself. Make people around you understand that you're suffering this condition. There is no shame in it. The more people are aware of what you're going through, the more they can understand how they can help you. So rest, pace yourself. Do not avoid too much fast-paced life and too much rushing about. Give yourself time to rest, because this will help to make your lupus better. In terms of medical treatment, now when you have lupus attack, because it's an autoimmune disease, see your medical practitioner. Sometimes they will prescribe some steroid treatment to help to control lupus. Unfortunately, there's no treatment for lupus. But because there's no treatment for lupus doesn't mean you cannot live a normal life. And that brings me to the next question. How do they live? What is the life expectancy of those who have lupus? The truth is that most people with lupus will live a normal, healthy life. 80 to 90% of people with lupus, they will live a normal, healthy life with proper management, without worrying about anything. But it requires discipline. It requires knowing how the disease works. It requires the things they need to do and things they need to avoid. So because people have lupus doesn't mean they won't live a normal life. Yes, with lupus, they have to take certain medication, take certain precaution, just like in a lot of other medical conditions. But their life can still be normal, and they can live a full normal life even with lupus. Thank you for watching, and please, if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to hit notification button, subscribe, and also and share this message, because lupus, even though it's not that common, a lot of people don't know anything about it, and I think it's something that people need to know about so that they will understand how to help those who are going through the condition. Thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.